Good day, everyone. Welcome to another interesting discussion. This topic is entitled The Easy Tips on How to Be Financially Stable. So let me introduce myself. Hi, I am Alvin K. Mosne, your resource person for this discussion. I am a currently first year student taking Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics at Norso Shaton Campus. Before we formally start our discussion, here are the following learning objectives. So at the end of the lesson, you are expected to define what is financial stability, identify the different tips to be financially stable, and explain the importance of being financially stable. Let us start our discussion by finding out what is financial stability. Financial stability refers to a state where an individual, household, or an entire economy is able to withstand unexpected events without experiencing significant disruptions to their financial well-being. It was stated that a financially stable person isn't necessarily measured by how much money they have. Instead, how they hold their money to be financially sufficient. So in other words, financial stability is not about being rich, but more of a mindset for us to be financially sufficient. We all know that money is important in our everyday lives. So here are the following reasons why do we need money. First, we need money to live. Second, we need money to grow. Third, we need money to sustain our wants and needs. Fourth, we need money for the future. So we also need to know why some people are not financially sufficient. The following are the roots why people experience financially unstable. So some people are financially unstable because they lack financial discipline. They lack patience, they lack financial skills, and they lack financial knowledge. So what do we do then? How do we counter being financially unstable? So to answer that question, we need to financially empower ourselves. By empowering ourselves financially, we need some ways to be financially sufficient. So, here are the following tips on how to be financially stable. Tip number 1. Save before you spend. We must learn the prudent use of money. Remember, the equation should be income minus savings equals expenses instead of income minus expenses equals savings. We should follow this idea as it requires us to develop the discipline to save first before spending. Tip number 2. Control your spending. It is important that we control our spending. We must identify which are the needs and wants. Prioritize your needs over your wants and avoid wasting your money on things that aren't that important. Tip number 3. Budget your money well. Budgeting is important for your financial stability, ensuring you can pay your common expenses like rent, tuition, loans, and for your wants and needs. Tip number 4. Pay your bills well. Paying your bills on time is an important aspect of taking control of your financial life. Knowing when your bills are due and making a habit of paying them by the deadline can reduce your stress and save you money. Tip number 5. Build emergency fund. It is best to build an emergency fund as you may have to deal with an emergency or an unexpected situation at some point in your life. Building emergency fund will cover your expenses and save you from trouble. And lastly, tip number 6. Stay away from debts. We must remember that get loans only if needed. So why does being financially stable important? So when you are financially stable, you feel confident with your financial situation and you will also have a peace of mind. You don't worry about paying your bills because you know you will have the funds. You are debt-free, you also have money to save for your future goals, and you also have enough saved money to cover emergencies. Learning the tips on how to be financially stable will also help you become financially literate as it gives us the opportunity for personal and financial growth. That's it for our discussion. And before I formally end this, I would like to leave a message from an anonymous quote that said, "Save money and money will save you." I hope you learned from this discussion and see you next time. Thank you.